Good day to everybody. How's it all going? How are you? Welcome to my Minecraft world. I will be taking you on a Minecraft world tour. But before we get into that, I'd like to personally ask you if you could hit that subscribe button. So today I'll be taking you on a tour through my Minecraft world. I did this 2 months ago, and this is the same world. I've just done a few more things. Anyway, let's get into it. So, starting off here, we have my bedroom. This is my bedroom. This is where I sleep. This is the captain's quarters, if you will. It's not night yet, but looks like it's turning night. So we'll be able to take a nap here in a little bit, but we'll go through the house before that, and we'll keep a clock on us so we know. It's very well decorated. I didn't really know what to do, so I just put a bunch of blocks around my bed, and this is my bed, a nice red Minecraft bed like they used to be. I think that could be something to do. You know, over here we got my large collection of books. These are all actually the same book, and these are all Dr. Seuss novels. I know, very impressive. And then obviously we have my chest of goodies, and then we have some window views. Back here we have a view into something we'll go in over later, and over here we have a view of it's not much. I'm gonna be honest, we don't have a lot of views here. Leaving this room, we'll head over to the right here. To the left, I mean. First, when we come in here, this is the brewing and enchanting room. In here, we have things that we brew. We have speed potions, water bottles, netherwort farm, just a bunch of stuff, you know, you need for brewing. A bunch of brewing stands. I usually use these potions if I need to go raid something or if I'm fighting a wither. And then of course over here we have our enchanting station, which is a very nice enchanting area. Very nice. Got plenty of books. Get level 30 enchants here. We have our anvils to combine our stuff. And then of course we have the chests over here filled with books that we have enchanted or I've bought from villagers maybe. All put into here with all my other enchanted stuff. We also got some tools in here, I guess. Chest plate of netherite that I enchanted, a stone pickaxe I enchanted, you know, and then my lapis and all. So this is the enchanting room. Leaving the enchanting room, we also come out here. I have a bunch of iron golems placed in the building, just in case some mobs spawn, they can get killed. In the next room, to the right of the bedroom, is my armory, where I have just, you know, just a bunch of armor and glass cases. You got your netherite set, your diamond set, your iron set, chain, gold, leather. You got you have a spare set right here, along with some spare tools in the shulker box, and of course I have another spare set right here. Gotta get it back. I have the spare sets. Continuing to the right here, we come across another bedroom. This is a Cendric's room. Pretty big room here. And he's been giving this room. This is also the guest room, but he's kind of taking it over. It appears I got some zombies out there. 2 doors to the same room. And then, you know, we have this painting, very nice painting, but there's actually a secret entrance behind here. It leads to a room where there's not much. I got a trident in here. I stopped carrying the trident because it was just kind of bad. It wasn't very fun. Anyway, coming downstairs, we'll see we have a creeper here. It has broken into my home. Oh, he thinks he's so clever, huh? Coming down the stairs, we'll go over here first. We have this storage area. This area is no longer really used at all. I have some stuff in here that I've stored in here, like the end crystals, buckets, saddles, some banner patterns, and all that good stuff like that. Yep. You also have some shulker boxes. The shulker box chest up here, which, you know, I have building in a box and beacon in a box, all just building materials in a box, enough to build one of whatever it's labeled after, whether it be a beacon or a building. We also have some maps around here. I've moved that. There we go. This is a map of the area. This is an old map of the area. Very old, not updated. I don't want to update it. I like it like this. And then over here, obviously, we have a more up-to-date, larger town map. We'll go over that later. Oh, we're gonna be going through everything anyway. Got your jukebox, you know, got a bunch of CDs, or well, these are actually discs, but you know, you got all your music. Got my spare set of wings too. Oh, this is a Woodland Explorer Mansion map that I need to do. I'm going to do that soon. Coming over here, we have the smelting room. There should be a creeper in here. It's just 16 chests or 16 furnaces here, all filled up with coal. So, yep. Yeah, stonecutter room. Those are for like villagers, but this window was open for a while with no glass covering it. So if some villagers were getting in, because I didn't have that fence over there set up. And I put these in here. The stonecutters look like maids, kind of. Over here in this small room is Danny's room. He is a cat. Lots smaller than Cendric's, to be honest. And Danny was also there in that original house that burnt down. So, I don't know. And over here we have Arthur, obviously. Arthur is the Enderman I caught. He's cool. He has a boat. But we will sleep regardless. Wait, hold on. Get the cat standing and then sleep, because then the cat will come up and sleep like that. And I think that's cool. I'm gonna turn off this disc. This disc is just so loud. To be honest, it's not a bad disc at all. Anyway, there's an entrance under the stairwell here. You know, leads back here to this door, which leads out to my storage facility, my very, very nice high octane storage facility. Let's grab some jungle logs and we'll show you how it works. You place the items you want to store in here, and then it will be sent through this very long series of hoppers. I believe there's around 317 hoppers in totals in the system. So, you know, but I have a lot of hoppers. So, you know, I have an infinite source of iron, of course. And then farming wood is, of course, not that hard. So anyway, by now, the jungle woods should be back anytime, right? Very soon, they should be getting back here. Yep, here we go. Yeah, see, it takes a little bit of while for things to circulate through, but it's effective. It works, which is always nice. Alright, so that's the storage area. That's part of the house. I guess we'll move to the front of the house now, where we'll then go and break off, searching the rest of the property. So leaving the front here, we got the mob proofing stuff so mobs can't get in. We have the fountain, because every large building has a fountain in front of it to add value. And then, of course, we have the giant fence that keeps the mobs out. The villagers mainly is what it's for. The villagers stay out. They can't cross the brown lines because it's like, I don't know, you just can't, because it's just mob proof. Oh, look at these two, they're trying to break in. Also we have our nether portal here. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the village stuff now, I guess, because it's the most obvious stuff. The village is right here. Here are some buildings. 1, 2, 3 buildings of the village right here. This is the area I consider high density villaging, because there's a lot of villagers here. Lots of beds in each of these houses. Many beds. Multiple people live here. Lots of people. I gotta say maybe like 12 beds in this one, 20 in this one, 36 in that one. You know, you got 3 down here, and then you just, the second floor is all beds. Surprisingly enough, though, they're not breeding right now, even though they have the food to. They've recently acquired the food to start breeding, due to some recent stuff I've done. You got the librarians who work down here. Then up here, second floor, you got beds. And then third floor, you got more beds and a cartographer for some reason. Don't know why he works up here. I forgot why I put that table there. I think I was just looking for some maps, places. And of course, there's the balcony view. They used to have beds out here. I got rid of them. Zombies would spawn on the roofs of these buildings because I use non-stairs and just put slabs and whole blocks up here. So they would spawn, they would drop down here and kill them. Same thing. Actually, it started. Look, there's one here. Zombies spawned up here. So this is why I had to stop. And then it would drop down to here and it would kill the villager. This villager that was sleeping out here got killed 3 times before I moved his bed. You might not remember it. You can go check out that last video if you want to. But the old village used to have a nice wall that looked like that. Like that right there around it. But I had to get rid of it because it was starting to get cramped. And I believe the village line was right here. And then I expanded out. And it looks a lot nicer now. No more walls like that. Here we have the farm, this very small farm that's still here. Apparently, this does not provide enough food for them all to cause breeding and all that. So I put some composters out here to work the big field, which is this is actually what it is built for. This big field was actually originally built for this reason, and it was just only recently added to do this. I mean, of course, there's the areas where they don't actually have control over yet. This guy's planting beetroots out here for some reason. I don't like that. Oh yeah, no, I got like 3 villagers working this. 4 or 5. I don't think any. Oh, somebody's working this one. Anyway, going back to the village here, we have some new buildings recently added yesterday, actually. This is a new building. I've recorded this tour a few times. Okay, we're not gonna. This is a new building. This is a big, boxy, gray building that looks very ugly. And as you can see, it houses a lot of villagers that work in the smithing field. Apparently there's a cleric in there too. But they all work here. Just a bunch of those types of buildings in here. The way the buildings look and are made, apparently this guy's new. The way these buildings are looking, they're made is based off the majority of the jobs around the area. So for this building, a bunch of these jobs were just sitting out in the open and in the rain. Put a building down for them. I moved all the guys who worked outside into the building. I want people only outside when, on very rare occasions, I want to walk through this village and not see anybody outside. Ever. Oh, here we go. The library squad's leaving. And same thing with the mappers. Oh, this might be dangerous. I might need to add a handrail or something. So this is another new building built directly after that one over there was built. It's just library stuff. Down here we have a bunch of things. Things, what are these called? Lecterns. And then, I was brainstorming because for some reason I made this building diagonal, right? It's diagonal. It was built diagonally, not like all these other ones, which, they're like flat that way, this way, whatever. This one was built diagonally. You can tell by the roof, which this thing just doesn't look good, by the way. It's funny to me how bad this thing looks. Hold on, I could probably, oh geez, okay. I could probably fix this by just adding another layer right here, but it doesn't matter. So I was trying to figure out how to add the second floor to it, and I recently just realized, what if I just add an outside staircase that comes up here? And that's what I did, and this area looks really nice. It looks cozy. You got your cartographers, your bookshelves, your looms, for the shepherds. I mean, honestly, could have the shepherds work out in the sheep farm that I have. Over here, we have another new building. This is the cleric stand. He works this stand. Too bad nobody walks around, though, so doesn't really get many sales, I would say. Moving towards the lower density area, we come over here where there's also 3 houses. This house, which you enter, very small. It's the new place where I store all my blocks, or village blocks and stuff. We have this house. This house is just 3 beds, and they're all blacksmiths, or 2 armorers or something. And of course, they work over here, and you see a bunch of them over there. I don't think they were loaded or something. Are they out of my loading region if I step back too far? They are. That's weird. And then up here we have some different ones. The building is made after the majority of the jobs. There are grindstone workers, toolsmiths, stone cutters, so factory looking build. Oh, we have this village house over here. This one was pretty old. This is one of the older village houses. I think this was my second one I ever built. So that's the village. The other part of the village is this part over here, the farm. I have cows and sheep. My pigs have all died, and I don't know how they died. So that's kind of a mystery. I also want to bring rabbits over here. I need to get some rabbits. I guess I added cocoa beans recently to the farmland. And that's basically everything, including the village. Except for this part over here, because now we're going to move on to the automatic farms. The automatic farms over here are Farmer John, Potato Farmer God. He makes potatoes. I kind of expanded his storage unit. So we have the sugarcane farm. Don't really use it. The thing that had probably got the most updates to it, you know, and features was this. The kill chamber used to be like right here. Got moved up considerably so I could add a bunch of stuff. So I could add a sorting system, and I could also add a disposal system for the poppies. And I also added this right here, which is, you might not be able to tell what it is, but you can tell. All right, so we're gonna get rid of just, so okay, what's gonna happen here is now that there is room for more iron to be brought up to the surface here, it's all going to come down, but now the top chests are going to get empty, so we need them refilled. So down at bedrock, down all the way there at bedrock, it's going to send some iron up through this water item elevator. And then what's going to do is add it to the chests, refilling them until there's no more space that can be filled. There's the chicken coop, nothing changed over there. This is a new thing. This is my bee farm. My honeycomb farm. Now, a lot has changed since the last time I showed off the world. But, you know, I'm kind of just waiting on the new game or the new update to come out. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.